Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Marilyn Darling Show, and welcome to another episode of an ink review. How is everyone doing today? Are you having a nice day? I hope you're having a nice day wherever you are in the world. I'm just trying to find... Alright, before we start, let's share this with our friends so that they can come and hang out with us too. At this time, I would encourage you to share this with your friends so that way they can also come and hang out with us too. Oh, God. I just realized I put the wrong freaking thing. The wrong picture. Damn it. Bloody heck. There we go. Okay, so now it should have the correct picture. Alright, today we got a little sample from our dear friend Arcboy. We got Diamine, 7 Deadly Sins, Pride. This is a beautiful purple ink with some silver shimmer in. Alright, let's take a look at this ink. Alright, here we go. So, today's pen, we will be using the Serendipity with the oval broad nib. Alright, here's our ink of the day. Really nice and shimmery. You can see that nice silver shimmer. It's got a little bit of gold sheen going on. Don't really see much of that gold sheen, but here's our ink swatch. Water resistance test shows it has a little bit of water resistance, but probably not enough that I would feel comfortable using this on the outside of an envelope for fear it may wash away. And here's our toilet paper chromatography. I see it's got some purple and that shimmer. Hi, Amanda. How are you? It's got some mostly purple. It's got a little bit of pink in there. I don't know if you can see the pink. Oh, you can't. Okay, so I'm going to have to edit the color on this because it's... Why isn't it doing it? Oh, I'm dumb. I gotta turn it on first. Oops. Yep. Please stand by. Oh dear. Don't do that. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna look like a freaking Smurf again. It's gonna be great. Okay, so this is about almost accurate. I don't know. Yep, that's about how it looks to my eye. Okay, good. Perfect. Oh dear, I didn't realize that was still on. Okay, let's take a closer look at this again. So it does have like an undertone of pink and purple going on. There we go. Here's our ink swatch. And the water resistance test. You can see it's got a little bit of purple, kind of a pinkish tone in there. Have you calibrated your monitor? It's not the monitor, it's the camera. The camera has a red, a yellow, and a blue, and the blue and the red are on opposite ends of the diode. So they're on the opposite ends of the diode, and then the blue is right next to the red. So there's like an interference going on in between the red and the blue, which creates the off color. Okay. Let's take a look at this is Eaton's Core Sable typewriter paper. Nice. No feathering, a little bit of ghosting. JNB copper plate graph pad from johnneilbooks.com. Really nice, no feathering, a little bit of ghosting. See, even if I calibrate my my monitor, I'd have to do it on my phone too. So I look at both my phone and my and my monitor to make sure that the color is correct, not necessarily my hands. I look jaundiced right now, so don't notice. All right, Morumon Nemosity 80 GSM. It's got a little bit of feathering in there, a little bit of bleeding and ghosting. Rhodia dot pad 80 GSM. No feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. Oh, and also my Samsung device is on factory settings. I haven't done anything. It's on a standard smoothness and vivid colors, slightly warm. Most people like their colors to be slightly warm. Let me see. just check. And that looks correct. So that's good. That's how I know it's good. Having multiple devices always helps. Alright. HP Premium 32-pound copy paper. Really nice. A little bit of feathering, shimmer, a little bit of ghosting. Oxford single subject notebook paper. A little bit of shimmer, shading, no bleeding, no ghosting. Excellent. Yep. Alright, this is CVS Caliber filler paper from CVS Pharmacy. I'm going to zoom in. A little bit of shading, shimmer, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Pelican Hub notepad. Nice amount of shimmer, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, little bit of bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Ooh, I realize that my hands look gross, don't notice. Kokuyo business paper, really nice. A little bit of shimmer, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Nanami 7Cs 68 GSM Tomoe River. Nice shimmer and shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. This is the Jot envelope from the Dollar Tree. A little bit of shading, a little bit of feathering going on. A little bit of bleeding and ghosting. Okay. This is Muji paper. It's got a little bit of feathering just right there. Nice amount of shimmer. A little bit of bleeding and ghosting. This is Archer Olive 160 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of shading, no feathering, no bleeding, no ghosting. This is M. Shoy 120 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shimmer and shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. Anecdote notebook paper. A little bit of shimmer, shading, no feathering, a little bit of bleeding, a little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. Clairefontaine 90 GSM. A little bit of shimmer, a little bit of feathering, a little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. This fucking dog next door, I swear to God. Ayush 100 GSM notebook paper. A little bit of shading, a little bit of shimmer. No feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. The journal from the Dollar Tree. A little bit of shading, couple little feathers. No bleeding, a little bit of, maybe a tiny bit of micro bleeding. Barely any ghosting. Wexford Walgreens Pharmacy. Nice shimmer. A little bit of shading. No feathering. No bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Midori MD paper. Beautiful amount of shimmer. Look at that shimmer. Wow. A little bit of shading. No feathering. No bleeding. A little bit of ghosting. Daiso Premium Notebook Paper. Where is it? Okay, here we are. Beautiful shimmer, a little bit of shading, tiny bit of wiggle. A little bit of bleeding, get ghosty. 68 GSM Tomoe River. Lots of shimmer, shading, no feathering, no bleeding, a little bit of ghosting. And the Leuchtturm 1917. Nice shimmer, no shading. A little bit of ghosting, a little bit of micro bleeding and ghosting. Warm works good, yes. Okay, let's do a comparison panel. See where this thing lies. I'm gonna need a new cereal box pretty soon. Okay. Alright, let's do some comparison. This is definitely one of the last purples that I have to review, so it's going to be very interesting. That looks about right. I'm going to bump up the brightness so we can see the intricacies of these. Actually, this one's kind of close. Nope, not really. Never mind. No. Psychedelic Purple's kind of close. Andy Warhol Pop Art Purple's kind of close. In the lighter parts, Lobby Violet looks kind of close. Cross Violet is getting a little further away. Tender Purple's a little far away. Majestic Purple's kind of close, but it doesn't have any shimmer in. Royal Purple's a little more bluer leaning. Violet Boreal looks a little bit darker. It's definitely more leaning toward magenta than a blue violet. It's got more red tone in it. Definitely has more red than blue. It's not quite pink, but not quite purple. Oh wow, I've already done 7 Deadly Sins Pride. It was a Cult Pens exclusive. I don't know why I've redone it. Anyway, that's one's going in the bin. And that's it. Well, what did you guys think about today's ink? Are you guys thinking thoughts about getting this ink? Do you have this ink? Let me know what you think about this ink in the comment section below. That's all I've got for today. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I hope that you learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media. Like, comment, subscribe. Ring the little bell. Make sure it's set to all so when I upload new content, YouTube notifies you. I'd like to give a huge shout out to my members, Cynthia, Rahul, Wolf K Witch, Arcboy, Vermilion T, Simply Ops, Lynette, and Wobble Wobble Bee. And I just recently realized that Cynthia has upgraded to diamonds. So thank you so much, Cynthia. It really means the world. Also, please don't forget to check out the links in the description to my website. Join the calligraphy class. I've just recently started the art of cursive writing, so check that course out. Don't forget to check out the paper reviews page. Join the Discord, and if you'd like to save 10% off on your next order to Pen Boutique or Atlas Stationers, I am an affiliate. When you use my link, you get a discount, and I get a small commission so that I can make better content for all of you. And that just leaves me to say, get out there and enjoy your life. Be with the people you love. Tell them you love them. And I love you to pieces. Have a great day. Okay, love you. Bye.